Listen, these streets is too hot. Too hot, baby. Gotta run for shelter. Gotta run for shade. It's too hot. Too hot, baby. We gotta run for shelter and gotta run for shade. Oh. I said take the what and leave the what? Oh my God. Scoot up in here. Scoot up. No. Like Luane said. He said, what'd he say? That's the homie. He wasn't going for that. Nah, but for real, y'all. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. You know how, like, people, you know how people run right, run left, run back right, run back left. Like, that's how it feels. Uh, I said I can't even catch my breath. Like, no, y'all, no, I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand. Hey, y'all. Hey. Scoot up. Get in here. Hit the like button. Do something. Damn it. Share the live. Oh, child, y'all. It's so much going on. Like, it really haven't been this much going on in the internet streets in a minute. So, shout out to that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling so good, yeah, so good, yeah. And let me tell you something. So, um, y'all scoot up, hit the like button, get comfortable. I'm trying to figure out what I need before we really get this party started. Now, just about 20 minutes ago, I had all the energy in the world. Now it's starting to slow down a little bit. I don't know what's that about. But y'all, hit the like button. Scoot up, get comfortable. Can't say that enough, okay? Period, because I'm going to be here. At least I'm going to try to be here for a while. We're going to see how that goes, though. Yeah. I said, I'm just feeling sleepy. I said, I'm just feeling a little sleepy. So anyway, check this out. Ooh, like I said, let me put y'all on a brief hold though. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So I don't know where my energy then went to, but shit, this is crazy. Like, I feel it's, a little tired, y'all. But y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay, and share the live. Now, listen, this is one of those lives where it's crazy, y'all. This is episode 39. It's your girl Shay Renee. I'm in the building and I came to do my thing. Yeah, period. Y'all know how I like to do though. Mm. And for everybody that don't know, let me tell y'all how I like to get down. Baby, I like to start out slow and then speed it up. Okay? So shout out to that. But we will. Let me just tell y'all what some of y'all headlines are today. Okay. We'll be talking about Tasha K. Period. Tasha K gets her lick back on Cardi B. I said, oh. You know, well, I don't know. I'm like, y'all know I keep saying I wouldn't mind seeing these two get the ring. Oh, yeah, just put them in the ring. Just put them in the ring. Let them do that thing. Okay? But, like, I don't know. It might not need to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's quite interesting outside of the ring. So shout out to that. Shout out to them both, okay, for keeping us entertained and keeping it hot. Oh yeah, let's talk about it. And yeah, cause it's too hot. These internet streets is too hot right now. Period. That's why I went ahead and got up out of my bed. Mm, Truth is, I was already in the bed and I said, well, first of all, y'all know I'm due here from 12 to 12. Okay, period. Anywhere from, yeah, that's my shift. From 12 midnight till 12 noon. Well, actual and factual, it will be 11. I will have to be here by 11 to catch the morning. Okay, so shut up to that. Uh-huh. And whatnot. But anyway, I said, no, let me get up out my bed. Let me get up out my bed. We got an early morning. This is an early morning start for me. Okay. Period. Yeah, now because it's too much going on. I said I cannot have NT more pile up. You know, it's like that one person at the cookout that like you don't know what's going on. You don't know if they don't want to cook or they can't cook or maybe they trying to take their friend to play. You know, it's piled. Okay, things was getting piled. So shout out to that. But anyway, let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all an intro because I forgot to, and I haven't forgot to give my intro. I haven't. I just haven't done it yet. But let me go ahead and do it. Let me see. Yeah, we ain't 11 minutes in. Shout out to that. Let me go ahead and tell y'all what it is or what it ain't. Okay. So shout out to that, y'all. It's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, and back to a new episode. I'm in the building. Who was that? Who was that? Somebody said, who was that? They was like, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Oh, so shout out to that. Yeah, like I said, this, yeah, I don't know what type of show this gonna be tonight, y'all. Yeah, cause something's going on. Like, but it's not even tonight. It's really been this week, I want to say. I just been feeling tired. Now, I know I've been doing my thing, and that I have. So shout out to that. I've been going hard. I go hard in the paint. Hey, leave. What? Okay, period. So shout out to that. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Um, This is episode 39. I'm calling this one here too high. Listen, it's too high. These internet streets is, yeah, they gave a girl. Oh. These internet streets gave a girl what they needed over the weekend. Child, so anyway, I was clocking these stories and just getting my rest. I was. I stayed in all weekend. I did. I didn't even take care of my business that I needed to take care of. So I guess I had to do this today. Sometime today. Child, hold on. Because y'all know I got to get, like Jesus said, I got to get it right. Yes, make sure my records match my. This is definitely episode 39. Y'all make sure y'all get comfortable. Get everything you need, please. If you cold, go get your jacket or cut the air down. Cut it up. I mean, cut it up. Oh, I can't stand to be cool. Uh, and I don't care for hot. Okay, so anyway, hold on. This is it right here. Baby, it's a lot going on. It is. And so we talking about Cardi B today. We'll be talking about a little bit of Tasha K today. Well, we talking about Tasha K times Cardi B, actually. Yeah, because they are alive. And we got to talk about it. Because y'all remember just last week I was like, I'm like, Cardi B is definitely the drama. Look at her. I was like, look at her. You know, like, you know, I can't explain it, but Cardi B has been keeping up with the drama, right? Outside of work. Yeah, no, truth is she been doing this tour and still been getting at her ops. It is what it is. Popping ops. And so I was talking about how she had came at Tasha K. Got Tasha K. She wanted Tasha K to go get up out of her bed, get some good clothes on, go on down yonder, and have to explain all this yada yada yada, right? Listen, I'm not going all the way back and through there, because if I do, I'll be here all morning, okay? Truth is, and y'all know Miss Pressa Girl gotta get a little bit of rest, okay? This is what it is, a little bit of rest. Miss Pressa Girl gotta get. Shut up to that. But anyway, uh, and so we will be talking about Tasha K. It's because I was laughing last week. It was a laughing matter, just a little bit, because I'm like, oh, these two right here. Ooh, these two right here, they so entertaining. I don't get tired. Yes. Something about them two right there, I just don't get tired of. So anyway, what else is going on? Hold on, y'all gotta give me a second so I can get my handy dandy notes right. Like Jesus said, let's get right. Hold on, y'all, I'm gonna get right. Oh, you better believe it. That's another Jesus song I like. So shut up to that. Hold on, I'm getting right. Hold on. We'll be talking about Clarissa Shields cussing out Tasha K. Ari suing academics. Um, um, what I say? Let me take it from the top. So it'll be Tasha and Cardi for sure. Yeah, for sure. Truth is, and then Clarissa Shields laughing at Tasha K and cussing her out, but she didn't send her to Spain because remember I told y'all right now you cannot cuss people out from Maine to Spain. No, 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 no. We got this stuff going on. And then Ari times DJ. Damn mess. Academics. Academics. Man, what else is going on? So you got Ari and then you got Jaharbaugh. Jaharbaugh. It's Jaharbaugh doing? Him, child. What'd he say? You finna have to come see me or go outside and take some pictures. Oh. The internet. The internet clocked Jaharbaugh. Mm-hmm. Child, they clocked him like a somebody ready to get out of class. And hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I'm getting my handy dandy notes right. Y'all, hit the like button. I'm in the building. Uh, uh, uh. We got so much to get into. I don't even know. Y'all know what? I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this. We'll see. Okay, though. We'll see. So shout out to that. I might have to, okay? I might have to, like, switch it up. Does that make sense? Yeah, I might have to switch it up. But let me write all this stuff out, and then I'll tell y'all what it is and what it ain't. Yeah, so shout out to that. Because one thing about it, one thing about it, Miss Preston Kerr, I'm starting to learn a little something. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see. We'll see what I'm able to talk about during this segment. But y'all, hold on. I'm still getting it together. If this hang up, I'll call y'all right back. Okay. That's funny. All right, so I'm looking at. Okay. You know what? I'm looking at my notes and they not going crazy like that though. They not going as crazy as I thought they would. But still lit. Still lit like a pit, nevertheless. So shout out to that. Now where I wanna start with it. Okay, let's start there. Child, so okay, and I will not be talking about this right here. No, we're not gonna talk about that. I changed my mind. So shout out to that. Child, I hope y'all can hear me, cause like, can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat. Chat, put a W in the chat. A one. Um, the deuces. A sparkle. Like I like, y'all know I love sparkles, cause it stands for stars. You know, my purple stars. Somebody put something in the chat if y'all can hear me, because like when I tell y'all I did a live last week. Something was going on with it, and it was so annoying. So somebody put some ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. Hopefully it ain't nobody like all these people that was running to the chat. All the Jackie Jonah curses and Shakira's. What they at now? Y'all put the ones in the chat. If y'all can hear me, ain't nobody put no ones. So maybe ain't nobody hearing. I gotta not hear nothing. That's what happens when it be girls in the back. I mean, not girls in the back, in the bushes. When people be watching from the bushes, child. Yeah, I put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, cause man, I don't feel like that. But if not, it's okay. Cause like, yeah, I swing and swam. Cause y'all know I'm from Texas, so shout out to that. But listen to this, if y'all can hear it. Mm, mm, mm. So listen to this, y'all. Tell me why. Let me see. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Child, so y'all know your girl is on a hair journey. Period. Y'all know that, and y'all know that. So shout out to me, and shout out to that. Y'all hold on real quick. Let me go get my stuff I need. Hold on. Yes. Okay. So I'm back, and I hope y'all can hear me. Y'all scoot up, hit the like button, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Okay. Period. If y'all can't let me know if y'all can hear me or not like that, I'm not gonna be talking like that. Period. I won't, cause I never cared. I never cared. Yeah, that's what a lot of people don't understand about your girl, Shay Renee. So shout out to that. But listen to this, y'all. If y'all can hear it. Period, because I switch it all the way up. I won't even do a show if you know, if y'all acting like y'all can't hear or y'all can't corroborate. Period. Like, no, we ain't got to. We sure don't. So shout out to that. We can switch it all the way up. Period. I'm gonna run with it until I can see if y'all can hear me or not. So anyway, chat, what's up with y'all? Happy Monday. I hope y'all had a amazing weekend. I did. I got me some rest, baby. And let me tell you something. I made me a margarita. I make some of the best margaritas, man. Listen, on this side, like my sister would say, I do, y'all. I make a mean lime margarita. So I made me a couple this weekend. Know what I had? Yeah, I only had 2 of them today. I was like, oh my God. I was laughing and joking, talking about some bottomless margaritas. Child, I didn't know what to do with myself. I just had 2. Knock myself out, baby. Like Stone Cold. But anyway, y'all. So, I started to go buy me a shredder this weekend. I should have bought me a shredder this weekend, y'all. Your girl need a shredder. But I said, you know what? I started shredding this ish myself. I always been weird about my stuff, you know? My my personal information and stuff like that. Child always been weird about it. I ain't going. Okay? I'm not going. So anyway, I definitely need to give me a shredder because I got all of this paper I'm shredding. Remember I told y'all I'm moving. Remember I told y'all I'm getting my boxes ready. That's what's going on. So, I'm being a human shredder right now until I can go get me one. I'm definitely gonna get me one. I tell you all the time, I buy so much shit, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Child, so anyway, the hair is thriving, y'all. Keeping it moisturized. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Just like I should, baby. I woke up tonight. Well, I got up out the bed, took me a shower, and put me some moisture in my stuff. Period. Okay. Okay. So shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, the hair is thriving, baby. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with it this week. I don't. I just been running around with my little Bobbiana, and I've been feeling it too. I said, okay, is this how Kelly Rowland be feeling? Child, 'cause I ain't rock no bob, like really just took a bob serious in years. I have not. I used to love bobs when I was younger. You know? I feel like it was something we was gonna all wear. Not all of us, but probably most. So shout out to that. Y'all make sure y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me just fine. So anyway. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna tell y'all. It was something. Okay, now y'all coming down to the rodeo. I done seen so many posts about the rodeo. Not y'all out here. Ooh, I see so many people, women, men, not just women, men too, saying that y'all doing too much at the rodeo. And I'll take it a step further. This one lady, she was like, people were saying, why is Texas people being so weird and like not wanting people to, come to the rodeo, come experience the rodeo. Yeah, like basically comparing it to the Mardi Gras. And the lady was like, listen, the Mardi Gras is nothing like the rodeo. She was saying the Mardi Gras is something that's like everywhere in Louisiana and surrounding areas, you know, in New Orleans, she said, and surrounding areas, you know, when it's time. She was like, the rodeo is in a parking lot. So I felt all that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely felt all that. She was like, the rodeo cannot handle all of that. I was out of town people, y'all. Not to mention, they said y'all was out there just doing too much. Baby, they said y'all was doing too much. I'm glad I wasn't there. It is what it is. I'm glad I wasn't there because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Truth is, I don't care how like I don't care how fine I am. Yeah, I don't care. Fine as M and F. I don't care. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time. Super fine. Bills paid, doing fine. So shout out to that. Listen, I don't care how fine I am. Truth is, I don't really enjoy places where it's child finna say this joke. This joke. My homegirl used to say all the time. Mama leave that's where it's at. I'm leave that where it's at. But you know, I just don't enjoy being places where it's a whole lot of bitches. Does that make sense? Like I mean, hold on. I take that back. I don't mind it being a whole lot of bitches. I don't. But it for me, it's like the dress code. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like being nowhere where it's a lot of people that are how they call it, scantily, however you say it, clothed. You know what I'm saying? In other words, like, no, I don't want to be nowhere with my man where, like, it's for a bunch of single guys. I'm not that chick. I'm not that chick. Never been that chick. So we not finna go to, you know, where the people be where they work at and they, you know, twerk at and, you know, stuff like that. No, we're not gonna do that. Not saying that I won't, but I'm just saying that I'm not into that type of stuff. So I probably won't. No, the truth is I probably won't. So, like, yeah, I can tell you right now, your girl Shay Renee, I wasn't going to have no funky good time with no whole bunch of bitches running around with a rump roll style hanging out. Hell nah, okay. I got that shit covered, okay, Miss Pressa Girl? Yeah, nah, truth is, I got it covered. Yeah, nah. And so, like, I was hearing, though, that was a lot of people's complaints. Like I said, even a man, he kept saying, I'm not complaining. But he was like, man, it's kids out here, you know, and it is, you know, it do be, come on now, the rodeo, like, It never gave that, though, y'all. It didn't. It never gave, you know, it never gave booty shorts and all of that type of stuff. You know, it don't. Now, I ain't mad at them, though, because it do be hot, you know. It be hot. This Texas heat be hot, but, like, at the same time, though, you know, you gotta make sure you know, looking nice still. Looking nice and decent, child. But they said y'all cut up at this all here video this year. But I will say this, y'all talked about it so much, kind of made me wish I would have came down and got me a funnel cake and possibly possibly got some of Beyonce's mama gumbo that she had. Child. But I wasn't studying it. I wasn't studying none of that. I was chilling. Actually, I had my own personal important stuff that I was taking care of all week long, child. At least that's what it feels like. I got so many things. I got all these papers. I need a shredder. Because the way my fingers start getting numb, like they start getting numb, and it don't even take that long. I don't even get to cut up that much. Before my fingers be tripping. Child, I don't even need to cut this ish up, but I'm weird. I didn't know what else to do with it besides take it back to the bank. I'll see about them getting rid of it for me because I'm weird about my stuff. I don't even like. I'm weird. I don't even really like throwing mail without, destroying it and stuff. I don't know who else is like that. But child, your girl is like that. We'll go right out to that. It's gonna be a party, y'all. Child, 50 Cent had me laughing. I like his new sound, though. I was just like, man, listen, I don't know what to say. Because, like, the internet is acting like T.I. done won. And I was like, okay. I don't like the tussle. I don't. Because I know me. Shit been and got out of hand. Yeah, truth is. So, like, I don't know. However y'all call it, however y'all see it. I'm just gonna say it like this. I think that, yeah, it might look like T.I. them won because 50 Cent don't want to go back and forth with King like a kid, or T.I. either, by going to the studio and making no damn diss tracks. But to me, he handling it more like a grown up. And child, he whipping that butt. I'm a little worried what's to come this week right here, child. Truth is, somebody he putting a documentary together on them people. Oh Lord, take the what and leave the what, y'all. I'm like, oh, Lord. Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to see how this going to work out because I just, I just feel like it's like T.I. beefing with Jay-Z. I can't explain it. It's just like, I feel like it's levels, Does that make sense? I feel like it's levels. I feel like 50 Cent. I just feel like that's some grown man beef he gonna be coming with. You know what I'm saying? Like he already did like that whole power thing. You know what I'm talking about? He finna make a documentary. Okay, T.I., we hear you. We hear you. We hear you. Because, that's real. T.I. got money. T.I. can make a documentary too. He said he'll go documentary for documentary with 50 Cent. He said he ain't scared. Yeah. Well, shout out to that. Shout out to my whole crusher. Mm. I said I'm outside in the club and we'll sing along. So shout out to that. Child, yeah, T.I. say he ain't never scared, and I believe him too. I do believe him, but this is the thing, like, man, I don't know. I really don't know, because I'm like, okay, but where your documentary gonna be airing at? Because we already know 50 Cent documentary gonna be airing, somewhere worth airing. Speaking of which, though, shout out to Charlamagne and all of them. Yeah, over there. Shout out to them, y'all. They done moved on to Breakfast Club. I mean, the Breakfast Club they moved on to Netflix, child. And I'm just wondering how they, how they feeling or whatnot about yeah. Because I see they making clips. You know what I'm saying? They making clips now. So it's like, oh my God, I think they over there feeling it. It is what it is. They got to start somewhere. Everybody had to start. Everybody got to start. So shout out to that. And I'll take it a step further. They're about to get a whole different type of, I don't know, I guess viewership or whatever. I don't know. But shout out to the Breakfast Club who is doing a thing over on Netflix now. But yes, 50 Cent, T.I. Yes, y'all, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show. This is episode 39. Happy Monday, y'all. Monday the 9th. Ooh, to be exact. Let me see. This week we going to 43. So shout out to that. Clarissa Shields. And shout out to Clarissa Shields too, who was just now coming up off of her big win. Everybody keep bringing up Clarissa Shields, wondering if you're gonna take a vacation, ma'am. I'm like, y'all leave Clarissa alone. Y'all don't be not my poop stars, because my poop stars, I don't think my poop stars get in, get into it like that. My people supposed to be on that grind. Okay. Period. But yeah. Some of these folks talking about Clarissa should be on vacation. I'm like, baby, y'all don't leave Clarissa alone. Like, shoot, she probably canceled her vacation. Like many, many others. And I don't blame them. There's a lot going on. Y'all didn't start back cutting my stuff. Hey, y'all. Yes. I said yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. I'm probably gonna come back. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all get comfortable. Hit the like button. Go get whatever it is you need. A little snacky snack, child. I don't know. But I'll be right back. Yes, y'all. Now listen. Oh, yes. I want to tell y'all. Y'all make sure y'all watch my chat. Okay, period. Don't be letting nobody run amok up in my ish, period. Because this is our stuff. All right. Yeah, period. My channel that um, is for my poop stores. And okay? Period. So shout out to that. Anyway, listen, don't come over here with that for your first time. You a first timer. Why you got so many questions? Why? Nah. Shut show some Show some love. That's what I'm about to say. Mm, mm. Show some love, Miss Presser girl. Ah, what else is going on? So, yeah, y'all, because y'all know I don't really like. Man, let me tell y'all something. The way I got this little stuff on the floor is making me hot. Like Tony Braxton said, yeah. Mm-mm. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm officially done. So stick a fork in it, baby. But child, yes, back to what I was saying. I don't think many people want to travel right now. Now I see a lot of them acting like they don't care and acting like they don't mind. Yeah, well, let them do it. I said, just let them do it, okay? Period. But let me just tell y'all this. I said, let me just tell y'all this. I do not think that a lot of people is, okay? Period. So shout out to that. Like Clarissa Shields, she might, Clarissa Shields might get her car. She might get up and go, you know. But shoot, Papoose got kids and stuff. I just he might not want to go. Or whatnot. Period. So she might say, she might not want to leave the States without her man. But it's other places to go too, child. But anyway, Clarissa said y'all ain't finna make her. Okay, period, go nowhere. So shout out to her. And shout out to that. Let me see what else is going on these internet streets. Yeah, because y'all know how we'll start out slow and then speed it up. I do not. I do not. Speaking of deny, why I seen do not. Shout out to do not. I seen do not on these internet streets. I said, ooh. Now, y'all. Hold on. Tell me why I feel like do not miss his calling. I listen. First of all, ever since do not been on these internet streets, okay? He been talking about, um, you know, he know how to do this and that, and if you let do not tell it, he's a bad daddy jammer. When it comes to court and all of that and all of that. Well, I don't know. I listen. I don't know how he lost. Okay, but if you let him tell it, he's gearing up for his appeal. Mm-hmm. Or whatnot. So anyway, shout out to, yeah, that and what he got going on. I was like, oh Lord. I said, look at Donai. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Donai, he seemed a little hot, a little heated, a little agitated. Not too much though. But he just said he on fight. He not going down without a fight. And listen, I said, well, that's to be expected, but he might want to be careful, child, about all the stuff he had to say. about the judge. But anyway, what else is going on these internet streets, child? Because I just feel like I'm going to break this up. I think I'm going to come back, y'all. I think I'm going to come back because, yeah, the chat ain't chatting. And it is what it is. Truth is, your girl ain't going to necessarily need them to like that, you know? It just is what it is. Um, mm, mm, truth is, that's how I feel about it. Yeah, so hold on. But hold on, because y'all know I got y'all back. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, so, yeah, Tasha K done launched her on GoFundMe. Hold on, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Hit the like button. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me see real quick. DJ Academics is getting sued. We're talking about that too. This my thing though. I hope it ain't no cap in the rap. Oh yeah, that's what's going on. So I don't know why, but I guess so. Clarissa Shields must have said that she can, or maybe she allegedly or seemingly or possibly said that she can beat up Rolly. Clarissa crazy. That's funny. Clarissa is so funny to me, child. Uh, and it ain't a good look. That ain't no good look for Raleigh. But I mean, it is what it is. I think a lot of people think they could with Raleigh, but everybody ain't been able to do it. Yeah, so shout out to that and shout out to him. I said everybody ain't been able to do it. But Clarissa Shields was viral, okay, over the weekend because Shannon Sharp basically told her go sit down somewhere, you know. It just is what it is. Go sit down. Yeah. Shannon said you might be feeling yourself, but he ain't feeling that, you know. It just is what it is. And I'm with Shannon on that one, you know. I'm definitely with Shannon on that. I don't care. We done seen a lot, and that's good. Hopefully we see some more. Truth is. But I don't want to see that, though. Under no circumstance at all. Uh-uh. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. So shout out to that. And then what else is going on these internet streets? So Clarissa Shields was viral because of that, and she also talked about Tasha K, which we'll be getting into later on today on our split. Okay, during the split, we're gonna do a split today. So shout out to that. So Clarissa Shields, she cussed that Tasha K child real good. I said, okay, she done did something to make her feel better. Okay. So anyway, shout out to her, shout out to that. Tasha K swings back at Cardi B because, like I was telling y'all, when this episode first started, she definitely then swung back at Cardi B after Cardi B swung at her, okay, and said, yeah, nah, Tasha, uh, I'm gonna need you to, yeah, go find you something to do. Go, baby, go on, get dressed. Okay, period. Put your good clothes on. Brush your hair down, throw your do-rag on. Yes, grab shit and go, you know, to the courts. Go on down to the courts. That's what Cardi B had said while on tour. And so Tasha K fires back, okay? We'll be talking about what Tasha K did to get, because all Cardi B is doing seemingly is getting under Tasha K's skin, you know? like 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 Tasha do to her. You know, it is what it is. So now here, uh, Tasha goes getting her lick bag. Okay, it is what it is. So shout out to Tasha K and shout out to that. I'm not mad at it. I am to this. That's my initial reaction. Okay, Poopa Stars. Yeah, shout out to that. My initial reaction is I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Let her do her. Period. And we're gonna talk about that later on. So y'all hold that thought. Let me make a note of that. People, people yeah. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel about it a little bit later on coming up, okay? So shout out to that. Now what else is going on these internet streets? Ari. Oh. Now, first of all, DJ Academics was on fire. I said, oh, Lord. I said, somebody gonna have to stop him, baby, because just like a bowling ball, he was on the road. He was. So shout out to that and shout out to him. I was trying to see, hold on. Because it was two things, baby. Let me see. It was two things, hold on. Because it wasn't just Ari. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, Lord. Not DJ Academics. DJ Academics. Shout out to him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Academics. I know one thing, though. He all right with me. Yeah. Truth is, he all right with me. I don't, you know, um, it is what it is. Like, now I like when he. Now I do like to see him meet his match sometimes, because it is what it is. Other than that, he just gets to just go. You know, like an energizer bunny. Like no, you know. So I like sometimes when every now and then somebody come put a stop to that ish. You know, yeah. When I went out, but child, I be with him when he right. And I don't know. Sometimes he just be making a whole lot of sense, child. And he sure was when he was talking about Blueface. So shout out to him and shout out to that. DJ Academic said, no, no, no. And I loved it. I loved it. He said, no. So anyway, we're gonna be talking about that a little bit later on. And I split show. Okay, we got to get into DJ Academics. Okay, getting on Blueface. It just is what it is. Um, yeah, no, child. He went to work. Okay. Period. So shout out to him and shout out to that dog. Cause like ain't nobody else said nothing. Child, not even Tia Kemp. I said, I said, Don't you spare him. Don't spam Tia cause you cool with Carlessa. Or whatnot. We ain't trying to hear that thing. Now ain't the time, okay? So anyway, shout out to DJ Academics who checked Blueface. It is what it is and wasn't scared. What else is going on now? Child, like I said, he was on a roll. He was feeling himself. He went from that to talking about Ari and saying that Ari has been with a lot of people in Atlanta intimately. And let me find what Ari had to say about that. Because Ari had something to say about that. In fact, a lot of people was, noticing how they was like, oh, okay. They was like, well, she responded to that, but she don't, it was basically comparing it to the things that she has been ignoring lately. I was like, oh, okay. Noted. I see where they was going with it. But truth is, that lady could do whatever she want to do. Hold on. Yep, she can. Period. Like, you know. Like what's Kylie said, I moved for, what she say? Megan the same basically said she respond when she want to, not for other people's amusement. She said, I want everybody to pay very close attention to what I'm about to do to DJ Academics. I let y'all play for way too long, but you keep defaming my character. I'm taking it to hell. I hope that streaming money tucked. You bitch you. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Cause I'm coming. That's what she said. And she just say, you bitch you. I did, okay? Yeah, shout out to that. I put my little seasoning on it or whatnot, whatnot. But she did call them a bitch. You know. And I don't know. I will say this. I think that I don't now. Do I think DJ Academics is untouchable? No, I don't. But I definitely. I mean, we just seen what happened. Then Megan. I don't know what Megan Thee Stallion tried, but we finna have to see. I guess we finna see how big and loud that speaker money is for real, child. Cause Ari said she's suing academics, and as she should, as she should. Sure. Cause one thing I know, uh, two things for sure. People gotta be careful with what they say. You know, they gotta be careful with what they say. The hell. So it is what it is. Although I'm a content creator and I hate seeing people in media and people that do content getting sued. I do. I don't really. Yeah, it's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? Why people be doing all of that rooting and hooting and hollering and stuff, for Cardi B, like they getting some of the money. I just, what I'm saying? I stay out of it because it's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of scary, It is what it is. But on the flip side, right, on the flip side, I just feel like nobody really wants to be defamed, you know? So, yeah. But shout out to whoever that was down there got themselves blocked, child. One more comment and yeah, straight like that. Yeah, one more, just one more, Miss Preston Girl. Just one more, please. I want to see you do it. Come through with one more, okay? And I got you. I promise. Blocked. I'ma send you to the next block over. So shout out to that. Now, anyway, but yeah, Ari is suing DJ Academics allegedly for what she says is defamation. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see how all of this goes. Like I haven't even heard what DJ Academics said, and I would love to hear what his response is. But anyway, Shout out to that. And then speaking of Ari, her baby daddy child and cussed out a fan, not your Herbo. I said, come on. Go on, Herb. He making matters even worse. Because listen to this, y'all. So, Herbo gets online and says, talking about he missing his woman. Telling her to go outside and take a picture or something like that, right? And people start saying, what he do? What he do? What he do? Oh my God, and it was funny. And at first, I kind of felt like a little, lost in the sauce a little bit because I'm like, why is everybody saying it? But then after I put two and two together a little bit, I was like, oh, okay, I guess. I guess. I guess he kind of sound like a man who, he sound like somebody that could have came up missing for an hour or something like that. It just is what it is. Like, yeah, maybe, just maybe. Um, he was in the doghouse, and then somebody gonna say, "What you doing?" He gonna say, nothing. B, mind your business." Oh Lord, your heart about gone on, man. Don't be cussing out, folks. Okay, just because you bringing your stupid dumb ish to the internet, it just is what it is. Cause it was like, what was the point? It was. It's like, what was the point? And then I take it a step further. The fact that his fiance been real quiet tells us everything we need to know. She ain't go outside and take no picture. It's given now. Y'all might be tripping a little bit. It's given you might be in trouble. And, you know, see, like, I'm going to tell you, that girl right there, she in a real crazy situation, right? Because he just proposed, right? He just proposed. Everybody's so happy for him. She got this big old, gorgeous ring on. But what if things aren't like they supposed to be? And a lot of women, they'll start feeling like, um, they want to hide it. Like, I want to hide being treated bad. I want to hide that you're doing whatever, because I don't know. I'm just giving an example how I be sometimes. Because the world thinks that it's all good. Does that make sense? China, in other words, they'll be want to keep it all good for you. Yeah, like Master P said. Or shoot, I'll take it a step further. Even like the White House wife said, um, sometimes people will lie just to, keep it all good, you know, keep things going, keep things afloat, not shake up what's going on, because they ain't so said she was telling a couple of lies for her husband. Lord, I wonder what kind of lies. And I was preparing to get on here and say, is Dwight in jail? Child, all of that. He got at the house. Mm. He done got up and went to a Lakers game. I said, Lord. I said, now. I said, now, why is the Lakers allowing this foolery? Now, you could have came and sat at a game all day long. But I don't know who he paid to let him stand up and start waving his hands like he was in the 2025 Lakers parade because they didn't won and defeated somebody for another championship. with him as a goal. The hell? Child, he was it oh child, it gave exactly what Roy said. It gave everything that Roy said. Like this man has been able to pretend like Jacqueline Hyde, that whatever that stuff that movie was, straight like that. You know, it gives NBA player by day, junkie by night. Nah, for real. And that's not funny. Mm. So, Lord, I take my laugh back. Yeah, I take it back. But if you notice, it wasn't even that strong. It wasn't even that strong. I didn't even mean it like that. So, but yeah, no. You know, it's given. Yeah. But, sad. Sad news because yes, superstars moving right on along. Moving right on along. Jaherbo, you stay out of trouble though. You stay out of trouble, Jaherbo. Um, but anyway. And then Howard. Y'all. So Howard wife, she got online and was crying and stuff. Oh, it was sad. It was really sad, especially because she started out by saying she's really private and da 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 da. And oh, I felt that in my soul, child. I said, oh, Lord. So you know it's hard. Girl, what did you finna get on here and say? Let me just say this. It really made me sad because I was like, wow, this generation, like, before they do much of anything, they set up their phone. And it's like, dang, I get it. I get it. Because I'm a content creator and I'm always on here with y'all. I spend a lot of time online. I spend a lot of time live streaming. Okay, it just is what it is. But still, um, I still come from a different generation to where like I when I'm going through something, I know how to make a couple of phone calls, or get on my knees and pray, talk to God, talk to people that know me and love me for real first. And I don't even know why I said first because I haven't necessarily had a problem that I really ran to the internet yet. I mean, I talk about small stuff online. But that's beside the point. But it really did. It made me feel bad and sad for like how this generation is. Um, because I couldn't help but wonder like who else did she get a chance to tell before she jumped online just telling her business? Now as a content creator and somebody that talks about celebrity gossip and celebrity news and entertainment news, yes, of course I was all ears, so to speak. But, just the regular woman in person in me, you know, was sad for her. Truth is. Because, like I said, it's like, girl, like, did you call your mama? What about the White's mom? Your bestie. Have you had a talk with God? It just seemed like she didn't really have a chance to think like that. She just jumped online. And I will say this too. Cause it was like Cause it was like, girl, cause it seemed like Royce wasn't even on. I mean, Royce. Listen, the girl said so. The wife, okay, she said that their daughter was taken away by CPS. So, being the fact that that is Royce's son's sister, I'm sure he would have found out eventually anyway, but still, Royce didn't even know yet. Yeah. She found out when we found out. You see what I'm saying? So, in other words, Miss Preston Girl, she could have kept her business to herself a little bit longer, way longer. You know, but listen, it is what it is. She didn't feel the need to do that. She ran to the internet, child. She gave it all of it, evidence and all. Child, people was like, wow, she done really made it worse. She went and got, child, the stuff she went and got. I didn't even know what it was. I said, what is that? I mean, some people think it was, you know, um, you know, y'all know. But I don't know. I was like, well, child, I don't know, y'all. I really don't. I just don't know what it was. Uh, I Miss Person Kerr, I sure wish you would have told us. Mm, child. But anyway, she done told our Howard business. And I'll take it to one step further though. Dwight, Dwight seemingly don't take nothing serious. So, maybe, just maybe this is something that's gonna really get his attention, child. But I don't know. You just don't ever know. But I think so. You know, I think a little bit of, something, child, for real, just might get his attention. Shit. Cause I do. I think Dwight don't take nothing serious. Um, and I also think that he just wants to live his life. Period. And do him. And so another thing, like I said, I think he's at a stage, an age in his life too, where it's hard to embarrass him. Dwight don't really care. He don't care. He don't care like that. That's all dangerous combinations for whatever he has going on. One, he's gonna need to care. You have to care. You got to care about something. You know. Um, but child, we'll see. I will say this though. Royce, I like Royce. I always have. I'm always happy when Royce speaks up for herself. But in this particular situation, I wish Royce was just a little bit more quieter. Just a little bit, because she's saying that she's not celebrating what's going on, but it looks like she's celebrating what's going on. I mean, come on, it just does. Um, it was lots of ways for her to acknowledge the situation without going overboard, you know. And I think some of her actions a little bit went overboard, if that makes sense. You know. So, instead of some of the stuff she said, she could have just been like, um, you know, um, I'm really saddened by the news that I'm hearing today about what's going on with my ex Dwight Howard and his wife and his household. Um, Although I'm sad, I'm not shocked. Um, you know, Braden and I wish everyone involved nothing but the best. Or we wish everyone involved well. Or something, you know. Braden and I are keeping everybody in our thoughts and our prayers. Please respect our privacy moving forward. Anything. You know, not anything, but just something a little better than what she did. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the thing. I think Royce feels vindicated. It is what it is. I think she finally feels vindicated. For real. Because this is the first time that somebody has come at Dwight on a large scale. Like, okay, for instance, nobody ever else. The only other people that comes for Dwight are like nobodies. And I hate to say that. I hate to call people nobodies, but I mean like they're regular people. And regular people, their voices just aren't heard like that, when it comes to a celebrity. So that's all Royce was trying to say all of these years. Royce is the biggest name to ever really go up against Dwight. And Royce's name doesn't really hold that much weight in Hollywood. It just doesn't. So with that being said, his wife is the next biggest person to speak out against him because like nobody ever comes out to say nothing. Because I'm sure his money, well, I'm not gonna say I'm sure, but his money has probably and possibly been keeping him out of trouble all of these years, just like Roy said it was. So I definitely think that Royce feels vindicated, y'all. I do. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what the older people used to always say. And I feel that 100%. 100%. Royce could have did things a lot differently. A lot differently. But I will say this. Royce is seemingly still so hurt and so traumatized by what she's been through with him. So I wish her and her kid nothing but the best of what God has for them. And, you know, healing, more healing and grace and time to move forward. Because that's the thing. You could tell Royce is extremely hurt still to this day. You could tell. You could just tell. So anyway, shout out to Royce. And then what else is going on? His internet streets. So Karuchi. I was looking at a post from Karuchi, which Karuchi, that's my girl. Shout out to Kay. That's my girl. I like Karuchi. But I will say this, and it's kind of hard to say because that is my girl. But man, listen, I was looking at a post from Karuchi the other day, and you know what I thought? I said, no, come on, Karuchi, don't start this. Like, do not start this. This is the thing, chat, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Jump in my chat if y'all agree. Or let me know if y'all don't agree. But I will say this. Sometimes, um, when people date older people, they tend to start acting older. Acting older, looking older, dressing older. I was looking at Karuchi and I'm getting that vibe. I'm like, oh Lord, Karuchi, we already got Holly Berry. Let Holly have it. Because it's given she want to be Holly Berry so bad. I mean, it just is what it is. But like, let um Holly have it. You know, it is what it is. You keep being your authentic, okay, beautiful self. And yeah, keep it youthful, okay? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Keep it youthful, honey, period. Like, it is what it is. Like, that is um who you are. Okay, so shout out to that. That's who you are. Man. So let's get it. I mean, I was gonna say like I'm sure that that's probably what drew Dion in the first place. You know, I'm sure it's something that he enjoys about her youthfulness. Why was she shaded, trying to act like him and look older like him? You know. But anyway, shout out to Karuchi, who I believe is happy. Okay, it just is what it is. She seems really happy. I'm happy in my Beyonce voice. And so anyway, what else is going on these internet streets, y'all? Don't forget I'm coming back for a split show. Okay, I'm gonna split this show up. We'll be talking about Tasha K and Cardi B, and then Clarissa and Tasha K when we get back. Okay, so shout out to that. Hold your horses. Um, we also be talking about Ronnie's family, okay, and their response to Blueface later on this morning. Shout out to that. Now, anyway, Rihanna is crazy. We talking about Karuchi and now here come Riri. So Rihanna, listen, word on purpose. Somebody started like they took a pow pow and started popping it. Okay, allegedly towards Rihanna's house, a woman. I said, oh my God, it was scary, but they said nobody was harmed. Okay, but they did say Rihanna was allegedly at home at the time. I'm like, wow. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to say about that, but that is scary, okay? So, shout out to Riri. I'm glad her and her family are safe. You know what's going on. It's really, yeah. But then what else is going on? Egypt. Egypt. Shout out to Egypt. Pepper and Trez is Trench. Is that how you say that? Trench? I don't know. Trench. Trench, I think. Like a trench coat, Trench. I don't know how to say his name. Trench. He had a weird name. But anyway. Child, so she didn't win this court. She didn't win this boxing ring. Got her issue. Oh. It was sad to see, but it is what it is. They didn't let her get in the ring with, you know, child, a medalist, a gold medalist 2 times. Child, I don't know who idea that was, but allegedly it was her husband's Sam's. I said, dang fool she is. No, I listen, if I be fighting Sam will be right there fighting with me. I ain't finna go up in there and nah. I don't know how a man gonna put a woman out of her house. Okay. What's up, shout out to that. But yeah, Egypt had her boxing debut, you know, and went against this seemingly real boxer and got dropped. Sam talking about she'll be back. Boy, you don't get your. But anyway, Boo Saw, it's your girl Shay Renee. I came, I saw, I conquer, baby. And you know what? I'm coming back for round two. So shout out to that. Hit the like button. I'll see y'all later on today. Bye, y'all.